Hello there, I'm another Magento dev. 2.4.3 is out, came out on the 10th of August, which is about a week ago as I record this. I upgraded one today and it inspired me to do a video. Any of you that have already downloaded it or installed it or tried to upgrade will know it's a right laugh, innit? They've removed some stuff. They've removed Zen framework completely from it, which some plugin developers, M2E Pro being one, quite a big one, they haven't caught up yet. So what's going on? I think the best way for me to sort of approach this is to just run through an upgrade. So I've got my my dummy installation here. As I say, I've run through it on another install and had a couple of plugins that came up with Zend issues, and yeah, we'll see how we get on. So let's crack on with this. So first thing I'm going to do, as always, I mean, I'm not going to put it in maintenance mode because I don't need to, because it's just a local install, but I always advise you do this locally. Never do this on a live server. Don't even do it on a staging server. Make sure that you've got a deployment process set up and that you can cater for upgrades within a deployment pipeline. Okay, right in. Then once you've sort of done that, you just want to flick through all that pretty fast, and then we actually start to get into what version we want to upgrade to. So next command, composer require Magento Product Community Edition 2.4.3, no update. What that does is that changes the, actually this has popped up for me a few times now in the past, and I normally just go for use default Magento values. So I'm going to copy that, I'm just going to bring that command back, and then at the end here I'm going to use default Magento values, and it sort of squares everything off, and then that basically sets for me here, where is it? It is 243. That's the one we're going to, Magento. So right then, let's actually upgrade it, shall we? So the next thing, the next command I run again is, now that's locked into the composer file, composer JSON, is composer update, and this runs the actual upgrade. Now just a note, as you can see here, look, it's absolutely obliterated my file system during this process. So don't worry about that. I mean, worry about it if it don't come back, but it should come back. So one thing I've had to do when doing these upgrades in VS Code's terminal, so is restart it actually. So let's just have a quick look. Actually, I don't have. Oh, there we go. It's come back. So do you see where it sort of just pinged in there? Just a note in VS Code. It's sort of slow to rebuild sometimes, and don't sort of like be scratching around worried that you're that everything's gone missing when it hasn't. But key things that have gone missing that need a mention are setup source. Something's missing from there. Basically the Zend folder has gone. There was a Zend folder knocking about still in there, and it's also gone from PSR4 as well, the actual command that's in your composer. So essentially Zend in this install 2.4.3 is absolutely no more. It's gone, and any module that utilizes it, usually for logging and caching, right, it will break. As I say, M2E Pro did break on another install. What I'll do is I'll just I'll bring over another install, and I'll just show you something. So here's an example of the type of code that's going to break. So you see this here, Zend serializer. That's something that's going to break. Now, I've done. If you go into, so this is this one we're looking at now is version 2.3.4 already. Now, if I do a quick search in here, it's only Zend serializer is only coming up once. Obviously, Zend actually comes up quite a lot. All these Zend logs, look. So potentially, so this is in another plugin, look, that I've installed on here. This is all heavily using Zend. So you're gonna have to upgrade these plugins. As an example, the fix for this one is actually, because the plugin dev sent me it. So what all they're doing there is just replacing it with this line here, as you can see, which is changed, which will fix the M2E Pro plugin, for example. But if you find it in any other plugins, don't be surprised. It hasn't been upgraded yet. There, look, see that Zend folder with this? Zend is still present. If you look at this, that's what's been removed. Look, from, we'll get these up side by side. Now this one's been upgraded. Look, you can see on that line 57 there, 58 is missing. So this is a 2.4.3. This is the impact of 2.4.3 when you're upgrading it. I think that upgrade actually went through absolutely fine. The best thing to do is, first of all, just check it, like I did before, which is been Magento version, and it should be upgraded. Yep. And then I run the big four commands, and I've actually just got a shortcut for them. So B4 on my system means setup upgrade, DI compile, deploy static content, and clear cache, flush cache. So we'll let that do its business. Obviously, I'll come back if we get any actual errors compiling, running the big four commands. But we are all clear so far. Okay, that's finished up, and I think we've got the all clear. So let's have a quick skeg. Give this a refresh. Just log me out. It's showing. An invalid phone key, get that a refresh. 2.4.3, beautiful. Right, so what's sort of new? What's new with, from what I can gather, not a massive amount, a couple of security fixes, which is pretty decent. There's a fix for that helps prevent DDoS attacks on the API, which obviously could be useful. But it also said something about, I haven't checked it out yet, extended support for Google Invisible Capture. So let's see if there's some extended support. Is there anything new there? Anyway, I'm sure the eagle-eyed amongst you might be able to see an extra setting here or so, but to be fair, I only ever really switch on contact us and create an account. But yeah, that's it's all working anyway. So that's an upgrade from 2.4.2 to 2.4.3. As I say, the biggest impact to you as a dev upgrading it is the removal of that Zend, and it depending on how many old plugins or out-of-date plugins you've got that are still using that Zend framework for logging and caching. I know I ain't done a video for a while, but I might get back on the horse. I'll see you all soon.